Welcome to the Cheron Moore Show. I'm your host, Cheron Moore. I'm glad you could be here.
Live from Hollywood, California, it's the Cheron Moore Show, featuring celebrities, athletes, leading business executives, authors, and so much more. The show where we expect the unexpected. Get ready to laugh, dance, sing, and shout with your host, Cheron Moore.
Let's talk about the show tonight. Later on, you're going to get a chance to hear some great singing. You're going to get a chance to see, we're going to go up on Hollywood Boulevard and hang out with a few of the guys out on the street there. My dear friend Trey, he's called the Bucket Drummer. He's going to be out there doing his thing. So listen, stick and stay. We'll be right back. Right now, it gives me great pleasure to present a leader in the security industry, a business executive, the founder and president of the Kadima Security Company, Mr. Louis Perry. Well, hello. Hello,
Hi,
Mr.
how are
Perry.
you? Thank you. Good, thank you. How are you?
Well, thank
Pleasure
you.
to meet you.
Pleasure's mine.
Thank you.
Let me first and foremost say thank you so much for giving us the Cheron Moore Show the opportunity to come into your office to meet you.
Well, I heard some great things about your show, Mr. Moore, and I think you're doing a good thing. You're giving a lot of good positive exposure out there, and your program is very positive, so I always like to be involved with positive things and shows, so that's why I agreed to do this.
As I did my due diligence on you, and I got to tell you, what a body of work you have.
Thank you. Thank you. Many years.
That's one key central word I saw that maybe describes you, amongst other, which I'll get to, and that's love.
Absolutely.
I saw love in the depth, in the midst of all of it. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, my mother was very, very loving, and my mother's name was Louisa Perry. She passed away many years ago, and one thing she taught me was that they're good and bad in all people, and to love all people, respect all people, respect all religions, sexual preferences, colors of skin, movements, attitudes, and just respect people and be accepting of different cultures. And I love people. I've always loved people. I love working with people. I love helping people. I love giving people opportunities. I love everything that has to do with the betterment of mankind, regardless of race, creed, religion, or sexual preference. And I love my family. I have a wonderful wife and great kids.
Mr. Perry, now at this point, I want to discuss and talk with you about Kadima Security Company.
Okay.
What does the name Kadima mean, and where did it come from?
Kadima is a Hebrew word which means moving forward in Hebrew, and my silent partners are Jewish, so they created the name with me. We agreed upon it. I didn't agree with it at first, but then it caught on, and everybody knows it now, and they always ask that question. What does it mean? It means moving forward.
And this is what you have. You've come
Yes.
from humble beginnings and now are #1 in the industry.
Well, right now I can tell you we're the fastest growing company. We have over 240 employees. We've been in business for about 4 years now. Just got a call today. We picked up 10 more properties. And the company's growing. I mean, there's no stopping us. I got a great group of people. I got Lawrence Blocker, the director. I got Louis Rupolo, the assistant lead supervisor. I got Rick Young, who's one of the supervisors. Gary Stevens, my great assistant, Jackie. My partner, Raymond Yoshifar. And Joe Bonas in accounting, and Myrna. So that's internally. Externally, we have 240 employees working out there every single day to preserve the quality of life in Los Angeles. Kadima is a recognized security company throughout the United States of America, a company that's strong, a company that works very, very close with all aspects of law enforcement, a company that's respected, a company that respects itself, and a company that's grown from the bottom to the top of this free world, which we call the United States of America. About myself, let me just say that the biggest thing for me is, you know, your investment as a person, as a human being, to be able to invest and become successful, but yet the most important thing is to be able to pass that on to your children so they will take your name to a higher level. I like people who come in hungry, that want to do the right thing, to really progress in life and be able to step up in their future. And one of the things I emphasize is, if you want a chance, if you commit to doing the right thing, keeping your record clean, working hard, no drugs, being on time, observing and reporting, doing quality security work, which the client pays us to do, then you could work with my team. What we all have to do is we have to do our part to basically just reach out and help somebody up. I say reach down and bring somebody up, regardless of race, creed, religion, or sexual preference, to make people aware that, you know, it's possible to have a piece of the rock. I could start off with nothing. I had nothing when I came from Brooklyn, New York to Los Angeles. Literally probably had $100 in my pocket at the max. And I remember you know, eating a can of pork and beans, living off of $50 a month to survive. And if anything went wrong, it would cause a major problem in my livelihood. Taking a bus, working 2 jobs, sleeping on the weekends because I had no money to spend or to do anything, and just listening to Frank Sinatra on the radio station. So that was my hardship. Those are the dues that I paid coming up in society. But I wouldn't change anything for anything because it taught me the appreciation of the dollar and appreciation of humanity. There is another part of that, though, I'd like to mention. I have a lot of memorabilia, as you can see, and I have tons in my house, my home office, which is sports memorabilia, boxing gloves from Muhammad Ali to every boxer, to basketballs from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to Kobe Bryant, etc., etc., etc. And one of the things that I always wanted to do, I told my wife, was when the kids grow older, I'd like to get either a museum or a storefront, whereas I can host inner city kids to come to this museum and see all my pictures, all my works, my articles, the movies, the interviews, such as this interview here would be in my archive.
Thank you.
And have them have lunch, walk around, see the artwork, and then leave, and then host another group of kids. That would be my way of giving back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
giving
us the opportunity to come into your office, to your workplace, for sharing with us.
Thank you.
And I already know from some of the gentlemen I've met, some of your employees,
yes,
and the staff that I've met, that your legacy is already happening now.
Well, I appreciate that, and I thank you for that, and I thank you for the opportunity to be on your show. I've heard some great things about your show over the years. I know you're doing a lot of great things in the community, and I look forward to seeing you continue to grow in your format and also take your show to maybe a network station or a cable station or what have you, because I think you have a lot of talent. And not just do I think you have a lot of talent, but you're doing a good thing. And that's what really it's all about. You're paying forward. And that's what I do, and you're doing the same thing. So I thank you also for making me a part of your show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Louis Perry, founder and president of Kadima Security Company, right here on the Cheron Moore Show. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show. As I promised, I'm here at the campus of USC. As you can see, there's the Trojan in the back. That's their mascot, actually. The Trojan in the back, the Trojan man, I'm gonna call him. How's that? And you gotta put some clothes on that dude, huh? Yeah. You think all these years we can get a shirt for that guy? What do you think? What size you think? Getting a chance to talk to a few students today. We're going to talk to them about campus life, the ups and downs, the costs, what do they hope to take with them when it's all said and done? What does this experience means to them? Let's see, can we get someone right here? Well, we're here at USC College. Like I said, we're going to get a chance to talk to some of the students in regards to higher living and, well, should I say higher learning, and things that they're looking forward to here in their experience and their stay here at college. I'm here right now with my new friend, Gabby.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Hello, Gabby.
Hi.
Thank you for coming on the Cheron Moore Show. Really appreciate it. So tell me, USC College. Why USC College?
USC, well, At first, I didn't even want to go to college, but my parents were not having that. And senior year came around, and USC kept on sending me a lot of things. And then they have a session at my school where colleges come in, and I became really interested in USC because of their research opportunities. So USC was my #1 choice, and I ended up applying and getting in, and got grants, so I was able to come here. So that's why I came to USC.
So, where are you from? You were saying you're from New York.
Yes.
Now, we were talking a little bit about partying.
Yeah.
Tell me about partying on here at campus. You ever get a chance to do any partying?
I personally am not that much of a partier.
Tell me the truth now. I saw y'all the other night.
I'm telling the truth. But parties do start on Thursdays. Like almost every week, a sorority or fraternity will have a party. Everybody goes to the row, and sometimes there's parties like off campus, off the row, and usually those get shut down. But you know, that's the party life out here.
How about yourself? You ever give any parties yourself?
I don't.
You don't want your father to see this, huh?
No, my father wouldn't be surprised or anything, but it's not my style.
Isn't that something? So when you leave here, what is your profession? What do you hope to?
I hope to be a teacher first, hopefully be a Teach for America, and then maybe a superintendent, maybe to go into education reform. Not really specific or sure on what it is that I want to do. I just know that I am going to do it.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for doing the Cheron Moore Show.
No problem.
Is this your first interview?
Yes, it is.
Were you nervous?
Not at all.
You didn't seem to be nervous. We're here talking with Gabby. Just an awesome woman, and I'm sure we can, in the future, look for some great things from her here at the Cheron Moore Show. Thank you. What do you hope to take this with you, or take with you when it's all said and done?
A good education and good experiences.
Again, we're back out here, downtown here. I guess we're in the Figueroa area, Figueroa and Washington, over here by the Mercedes dealer. You see the Audi dealer over there next to me. I'm standing here today with one of the champions in this sign spinning is called. My dear friend Joey. Joey, tell me your last name. Come on in, Joey. Let me talk to you a little bit. We're standing right here. Joey, come on in a little bit. Make sure I get a real good touch. Hey, Joey.
Hey.
Tell me your name again.
Joey Castagnon.
Joey, that Castagnon part sounds like, if I don't get this right, I could be coming out of a faucet in Cleveland.
Cool. No, it's just kind of like Hispanic Mexican heritage, but there's so many of us.
Yeah, go ahead.
Castagnon is just kind of like, I guess a SoCal version of like a heavier accent. That's not going.
Do me a favor, put your sign down for a second. I'll get a real good shot of you. There you go. Joey, tell me if you slide in a little bit closer to me there. Joey, tell me, how did you get started with this?
I guess one of the former competitors was temporary at UPS, my other job, and I was looking for a second job, and coincidentally, I just picked up this one.
Wow, now, I need to talk as loud as possible, but tell me, how do you get started with this? I see it everywhere. So how do you get started with sign spinning?
I guess I just showed up to North Hollywood Park. There's a bunch of sign spinners right there. They're pretty much passing out jobs because the more sign spinners we got, the more hours we got, the more money we make. So it's really a team effort towards making money. So if they can absorb another team member, that's how I went down. I got trained. I got put on my corner, as dirty as it sounds. But
hey, Joe, I got put on my corner.
you know?
Tell me, how do you get trained, Joey?
It's like band practice, really. We show up to the park, we all kind of trade and swap new tricks that we've been working on, and eventually you start to just kind of tweak all their tricks just to make it better, you know, because like, if they win a competition with a particular trick, you have to be better, you know, like you gotta step up.
How long have you been doing this, Joey?
About a year and a month.
A year and a month?
More or less, yeah.
Is this much like skateboarding where there's tournaments and you can win money and prizes?
Very much like skateboarding.
Really?
Very much. It's probably the biggest comparison would probably be instead of X Games, we got the World Sign Spinning Championship. Instead of kick flips, we got like basic flips, no handies, we got open head catches, we varial tosses, like all kinds of crazy scissor catches and head spins.
Wow. Could you back up a little bit and show us a few things? Then I want you to show me a few things. I think I can do this. Hey, I think I can do this, y'all.
Gotcha.
Show me something.
All right, no.
It's Joey doing his thing, y'all. Joey, turn around, face me there, buddy. There you go. Woo! That's all right, Joey. Yeah. Okay, now, I put down the microphone, I went cordless. Now, Joey is gonna show me some stuff. And I told him, I said, I got some skills now, watch out now. Check this out. All right, Joey, show me something.
We got the basic spin, come down, cross over, and just pull right back up.
Do that again, do that again.
Drop upside down, grab the same border, but just cross it over.
All right.
So when you go and pull it, you uncross.
Okay. All right. Make sure I'm in the frame. All right. Now, watch this. Let me see if I can show Joey something here. You got this, Joey? Cross my hands. This over. Put your hands over. Yeah. Come back like this.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. Now here's another one. Here's another one I saw Joey do. Hey, listen. This is Cheron Moore. Come on in, Joey. This is Cheron Moore with my dear friend Joey. Learning a little bit about spinning. Joey, thanks for coming on the Cheron Moore show.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you coming down. Alrighty?
Anytime, man.
Thank you so much. This is Cheron. Over and out for now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye now. Well, we're here today at the Los Angeles Film School. Looking forward to talk to our dear friend Timothy Milton, aspiring director, soon to just, I mean, what a gifted guy. The guy is so talented. Let's see if we can get a hold of him. Oh, here he comes. He's coming right down the hall now. Say hello to my dear friend Timothy Milton from TDM Productions.
Hello, sir.
There he is.
Hello.
Hello. Come on in. Thank you so much.
Problem, man.
Enjoy to see you. Oh, I love this guy. Timothy, tell me a little bit. We're about to go in and sit down and talk a little bit.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Los Angeles Film School.
Correct, sir.
Having a good time here?
Yes.
Let's go inside and sit down
Let's
and talk.
go.
Let's go and sit down with my dear friend Timothy. Well, hello again. We're here at the Los Angeles Film School, talking with my dear friend Timothy. Hello, Timothy.
Hello, Cheron.
Thank you so much for joining me here on the Cheron Moore Show. I got a chance to walk around the school here. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad you like it, man.
So you having a good time here?
Yeah, I am. It's an absolutely wonderful time and a big part of my life.
So what's going on here? How many months you've been here? What have you been up to here?
Well, I've been here for like, I would say, since August of 2011. And I like it so far. It is all right. You know, sometimes it can be challenging, but, you know, you're in the industry, so therefore you have to go along with the flow. So that's how I feel about it.
Now, tell me the name of your production company again, so we get that right.
All right, the name of my production company is TDM Productions. That's the name of it.
Now, you're aspiring to become a director, is it?
Yes.
And what else is it?
Director and a writer and also an editor. So.
Yeah, I got to tell you a bit about Timothy. I had the pleasure of meeting him. It's kind of a miracle, actually. I needed to meet someone that's doing film. Met him in the craziest of circumstances early in the morning. We really wanted to visit him. We really wanted to talk with him. So we're glad that we got him here. Now, take me all the way back. You're from Los Angeles.
Yes, I am.
Born and raised here?
Born and raised in LA.
Is that Louisiana, like Lower Alabama, LA? Now, film school. Before film school, tell me a little bit about your upbringing, growing up in LA. How did you get from there to film school?
All right, before I joined film school, I was
Look at me. Hi.
Anyway, before I joined the film school,
Yeah.
I lived in Lancaster, California. And I attended there for high school about 4 years, of course, 9 through 12. And during the 4 years, I figured that I wanted to do more than just, you know, go to class and just go to lunch and, you know, hang around with friends. What I wanted to do is something more exciting, which is directing, editing, filming. So I took a class with directing, and I liked it. At first it was boring because we had to read a lot of books, but now since, you know, through that time, I picked up and realized this is what I want to do. You know, I'm not going to struggle and say, man, I need this, I need that, because I know what I'm doing, that is what that he wants me to do. He's not going to just leave me empty-handed and not provide me with the things that I need. So I'm not going to worry about that stuff. All I know that I might as well work what I have and then just escalate and then let God take control of the rest of the situation. So that's it.
I believe in years to come, your company, TDM Productions, is going to be a force to reckon with. I truly believe that. And I'm honored to be, am I the first to get an interview?
Yes, you are the first.
Ah, look at that. Hey, I'm the first. You know, this is going to be worth a lot of money one day. One day I'm going to try to call this guy, and I'm going to have to go through 5 secretaries and voicemails and what have you. You just had a birthday.
Yes, sir.
You told me you went to a Lakers game.
Not on my birthday, but on Valentine's Day I did.
Oh, Valentine's Day on that.
Yes.
Let me get to the movie. Set up this clip we're about to see. What's the name of the movie, Runaway?
The clip you're about to see is called Runaway Man. It's a trailer. We did not do a short film. We had many responses saying you should do a short film, so we're still in the progress of making it.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay.
What are we about to see here?
Alright, well, the beginning part you're about to see is basically the intro. You know, you have, well, the guy you see that's pacing back and forth on the fence, his name is Brandon, but his character name, we do not have a character name, we just put it out there for free, you know, just freestyle it. And then, but basically it just shows the camera's just staying on him, showing him in fear and running away. You know what I'm saying? Running away from whatever is trying to chase him and trying to get him. So we don't show the actual person that's chasing him because we want the audience to, you know, to actually think upon what is going on. And of course at the end, you see his phone falls off his hand because he was on the phone with somebody during that time, and yet you don't know who he's on the phone with. Ah. So there you go, man.
Is this going to be a cliffhanger?
Yes, it really is. It has to be a cliffhanger. I can't just throw it out there. So
let's take a look at it. Here's the short film, TDM Productions, my friend Timothy. We're here again with, I don't know, you can say famous now, you can say good now, you can say talented now. Timothy Milton.
yes.
Make sure I get that right, because in the rehearsals I got it wrong and I had to live with it.
Yeah, get it right next time. Yeah.
What a gifted guy. Again, here at the Cheron Moore Show. We'll be back. Thank you. Well, welcome back here to the Cheron Moore Show. Oh, at this time we have an awesome guest coming out. Pianist, you're going to love this. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Having studied such great legends as Joe Sample, McCoy Tyler, and Thelonious Monk, my next guest is creating a legacy of his own. With the release and the success of his latest CD, Juicy, in which Billboard magazine quoted as a contemporary jazz album at its core, and WINR-FM of Houston, Texas said, Juicy takes you on a complete musical journey. Please help me welcome founder and president of Forest Floor Music, composer, producer, and arranger, Earl R. Johnson, Jr. in the car chilling with my boy Earl R. Johnson Jr. What's happening, man?
Nice.
All right.
Just chilling.
Yeah, man. I don't think no interview has been done like this, chilling in the car.
I don't think so. I can't remember seeing any.
Well, they can't say it's wrong if it's never been done before.
That's right. Earth used to be flat, remember?
Even worse, they thought they fell off of it.
Yeah.
I used the song from the Juicy album, that thing, as my theme song.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're hearing. This is the guy who actually wrote that you're hearing at the top of the show in the intro. That thing. This is Earl who actually wrote that and was kind enough to let me use it. And you've had a chance to see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's a funky song. Have y'all heard it yet? Y'all better get it. Let me take you back a little bit, Earl. You said you're originally from Pennsylvania area. You was about 9 years old when you started playing.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something that I learned in my due diligence and my research, studying of you. And this is my boy. But when you're hosting a show and you go and you have to do the due diligence, you find out things that is just what? I didn't know that Charlie Brown. You know where I'm going. The Charlie Brown show was that influential. That had a lot when you started playing, huh? How so?
My mom and dad purchased a piano when I was 9. 6 free piano lessons came with the purchase. And my older brother was already playing trumpet. And so they asked me, did I want to play piano? They said, you know, your brother's playing an instrument, would you like to take an instrument? It just so happened we were watching a Charlie Brown Christmas. It was on TV. And I remember turning around, pointing at the TV and saying, can I sound like that? Because they had a scene where Schroeder was playing for Lucy, you know, and he had his head down and, you know, doing this whole thing. And my dad said, if you practice, you sound just like that. And I said, okay. And that was that.
Did you go to trumpet then, or did you go to piano then?
Well, I had already been fooling around on the and getting into trouble for spitting all in his trumpet. You know, 'cause I didn't know what I was doing, just you know. But I ended up playing both, and so I sat first chair trumpet all through high school as well, and symphonic band and marching band and all that stuff, and then did piano privately. So I decided to just jump in, walked away from a scholarship, away from all the advice that everybody was telling me. Because I was, oh, you're stupid. What are you doing? Get this degree first. Get something to fall back on. I'm like, well, I don't need anything to fall back on. You know?
Yeah.
To get something to fall back on implies that you're not going to have success.
Yeah,
So,
just in case.
Yeah. I said, well, I don't need that because I'm going to be successful. And years later,
here we are.
Yeah.
Out here, you play with Chaka Khan and Gladys Knight and Brian McKnight and Kenny Lattimore. And Kenny Lattimore has such a voice.
yeah.
Oh,
He's such
what a
sweet guy.
voice. What a voice. What was it like working with Chaka Khan? The view ain't bad, that's for sure. And you worked with her back in the day.
And never a dull moment. Never a dull
Was
moment.
she already out of the Rufus band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was way past that.
What was that like working with her?
She's very cool, very knowledgeable. You know, like I said, never a dull moment. You know, a lot of fun, a lot of high energy, a lot of material for funny stories. You know, that must be edited for content.
Well, the next section of this interview we'll talk about Juicy. We'll get to Inside Myself. We'll be right back on the Cheron Moore Show. Now you got another CD in the works, Inside Myself. Traditional jazz, straight ahead jazz?
Yes.
We're going to see a video. Set up this video. I know it's from the new CD, Inside Myself. Tell us about the video.
Well, this was one of the pieces that I wrote entitled Harleyville, which was my father's hometown in South Carolina. And I just wanted to do my personal ode to him. and that whole era, environment, and mentality, you know. So I hope you enjoy it. It's called Harleyville.
From the new CD, Inside Myself, Earl R. Johnson Jr. We thank Earl so much for being on the show, the Cheron Moore Show. We'll be right back. Here we are in Hollywood. As I promised you, we're going to meet some tourists. We're going to get a chance to have a great time. Come on and join me. I don't want to use the mic on this one. You got something that's, I love this. You got something that's, you got something in this heart. What? He's human. He's human. Wow. Show me a little.
Want me to go with you? You want Shay to go with you? Okay, I'll Shay will do it.
I couldn't do this if you paid me to. We're back here at the Cheron Moore Show. Hopefully we'll get a chance to meet this gentleman here. We go way back, actually. I remember when he was gold. I remember when he was green. Come on now, let me see, can I talk with you? What's your name? I got a picture. Right over my shoulder, as you can see, is the Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is where it's shot at, right here, the Jimmy Kimmel Live show. We're here back on Hollywood Boulevard talking with probably the most popular artist out here. You've seen him in Beyonce videos, and I just saw you on TV the other day and I was shocked. I think it was a movie I saw you in.
Probably like 15 or 20. I started out doing body double work. Like the first job I got, I was Snoop Dogg's body double for Bossing Up. So I saw all the pimps and all the hookers the first day I got the Hollywood.
Ah, man. Let me go back. We're talking to a dear friend of mine, Trey. I used to play drums, but I'd always known of this gentleman, but boy, did he make a name for himself in his own way. We're standing here talking, we're sitting here talking with my dear friend, Trey. Tell me, Trey, how did you get started with this brother?
I started off an orphan in New York City. I met Tony Pots and Pans, a guy who invented it, lived across the street from me. I used to jump in dumpsters and get him buckets for $5 a bucket and then go downtown and juice and collect for him. He gave me the rudiments and then I've been doing it ever since. What's up, man?
Tell me a little bit about the CD, the DVD that I'm on, Buckets. How did this come about and what is this going to do?
I got tired of going on auditions and I went to Juilliard. I mean, I went to school for music, I went to school for thespian arts, and I got mad because I kept going for auditions and I would make it to the last audition and wouldn't get it. And then I said, you know what, I need to go ahead and get some money and do my own film and do my own stuff. You know, I had the script that I wrote about a bucket player. I met this dude named Todd who was going to school that's real good friends with Steven Spielberg that was going to school at the American Film Institute. Met him out here on Hollywood Boulevard. He was shooting a film. He gave me a small part in the film. I went up there, he liked it. We started talking. 6 months later, we were shooting this.
Fantastic. Now, we can get this here. Can we go online and get this?
Yeah.
How much is it?
You can go online. You can stream it online for 30 days for $3.95 on indieflix.com, or you can buy it outright for $9.99 on indieflix.com. I sell in the street for $10, but I keep it real. If all y'all got is $8, $9, $10, $6, $7, $8, I'll take it.
Trey, before we take off, show me that trick where you throw it up. I love that trick. As we taking off here, do a little bit on the bucket. Again, we're sitting here talking to Trey, probably the most popular artist out here on Hollywood Boulevard.
That's right, and I'm gonna keep it 100. You see my man, give him a job. Oprah, stop playing. Y'all need some brothers out there that can actually talk and speak like they got some sense. Give a brother a job and stop playing. Holla back.
Welcome back. We're here at, what's the name of the store?
It's Antenna, Freak City.
Antenna Freak City. Talking to my friend?
Art.
Art, who also works across the street at?
That's right.
Listen, what do you think of all of this? This is amazing.
It's great artwork. It took a lot of work for these artists to do it.
How long did it take to do this?
They did it, I'd say, in a span over a couple months.
Is it artwork or is it just graffiti that people left along the way?
It's a little bit of both.
Wow, isn't that something? Listen, thank you so much for joining us. I know you said that you have to go.
No problem. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome.
Again, the Cheron Moore Show here at Antennas. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cut. I'm sorry, roll.
I don't really think of it. They don't really matter at that point. You know, I mean, I don't. They don't really have a place as far as.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Go
ahead. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
See, that's big time. When you just have to let them answer the phone.
Hello?
You don't get in there and you try to interrupt their call and you say, hey man, go ahead. And I'm gonna keep rolling and I'm gonna find a way to use it. That's big time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, hello and welcome to the Cheron Moore Show. I'm glad you could be here. I'm your host, Cheron Moore. Hey, we're in beautiful, well, sort of sunny. It was sunny early in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna get this freaking take done, okay? You hear me? Right now, it gives me great pleasure to present a leader in the security industry. A gentleman that has built a company that has gone to, way over there.
That's all right, take your time.